I see 2025. It's day 3. We are on a tour with the distributor of the year.
Obviously.
Was that 2023? I don't know. You did win it
Every year
every
we're distributor
year.
of the year. Thank you.
Indigo distribution with the lovely Charlotte. We're starting with Black Nova.
Yeah.
A very attractive kind of architectural smart home application, would we say?
Yeah. Interface.
There we go. So, Charlotte, I'm going to put it over to you because you know all about this and you need to tell me about it. So where do we start?
Let's do it.
So, tell me about your switches.
Okay, so Black Nova is an Italian brand.
Okay.
And they have made interfaces focusing very much on the design and the customization of their keypads, leaving the control side of things to the control experts. Right?
Okay.
So they integrate with Crestron, KNX, Luttrell, Savant, Crestron, etc., etc.
Okay.
To really allow you to give your end user the slickest looking keypads out there, right? And allowing them to pick exactly what they want to fit the interior design of their houses, hotels, commercial premises, fits all purposes.
Okay. And is it kind of, I mean, it looks like very like milled aluminium, beautiful kind of finishes from that perspective, but are these bespoke? Is there a catalogue you can work off?
Yes, so you have, we'll go through some of the ranges here on this stand. You have some of the standard ranges and some of the standard materials that they use. They work primarily with glass, aluminium and brass.
Okay.
But they are also now releasing a plastic range just to make it a little bit more cost effective, still with all the customization that you can find on all of the other keypads, still with the RGB backlight and the sensors built in, just the more cost effective keypads. And
so in those kind of spare rooms and all the rest of it, you can go plastic, but in the funky rooms we can go.
Yeah. And then if you have a funky client who wants something made out of timber or marble or granite or anything really, the choice is yours.
Really?
I've hardly ever heard them say no about any type of customization for their keypads.
Interesting. And obviously I can see there's obviously an RGB backlight for this as well. Super
Correct.
useful for knowing exactly what's happening with different light fittings.
Yes.
All programmable from internally, or is it from the control application spawned on top of it?
No, directly within the control system. So they have made it so that there is roughly no learning curve in terms of programming their keypads.
Okay.
So take
blowing my mind.
take Crestron for example. When you purchase a Black Nova keypad, you tell us which protocol it's going in. If you choose Crestron, they put a Crestron chip at the back of the keypad, so it becomes a Crestron keypad.
Okay.
And therefore all the programming is done directly into Crestron.
Okay, cool. All right, take me through some of these then.
Okay.
We'll push our way along.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got the Alba range, which is by far the most popular range that we work with.
Okay.
Different button options. You've got the 2, the 4, and the 8 button options. The 8 come in 12 press points as well. So you will have the top and bottom buttons that have 2 press points. So you can have 8 buttons, 12 press points.
Okay. All right.
They are primarily done in glass, aluminium and brass.
Yeah, I can see the marble ones at the top
But you
there.
have the marble ones now as well. So again, your imagination is kind of the limit in terms of what you want to do and what colors you want. They obviously do bespoke RAL colors as well. So it's really, to fit any interior design that you might want. They do keypads with built-in.
Heating set points and things like that. Okay,
Yeah,
the
exactly
thermostat's
that.
built into those.
So thermostats are actually built into every single one of the Black Nova keypads. Thermostat, temperature sensors, humidity sensors, and proximity sensors as well, which are quite useful for the tactile keypads.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So that's their signature range. And then if you want to, again, go for something more cost-effective in secondary rooms, they do the classic ranges, which means no sensors and only white backlight.
Okay. All right. Yeah, again, for more cost-effective like, applications.
Absolutely. These ones, the M1 keypads, a lot of people obviously use them for temperature control.
Yeah.
But you could do source selection on this. In hotels, they use them for welcome messages to guests when they enter the hotel room. So this, again, is entirely programmable through the control system that you integrate them with.
Super smart. I like this.
You almost seem genuinely interested to buy one of those from me.
I do look, feedback is a massive thing in our industry,
absolutely.
and I think where people get frustrated, especially from homeowners' perspectives, is that if there is no labelling or no icons, then how do you know what you're doing with
Absolutely.
a system? Especially if you're buying something as slick and as pretty as these, I think the feedback element of it is,
of course,
and it is amazing. These are obviously really low profile as well, which it's very unusual. Usually we get kind of a big bezel that sits off the
absolutely.
wall.
Well, you can flush mount them, flat mount them, and then float mount them as well.
Okay.
Float is preferred if you use the sensors because they are located at the bottom of the keypads.
Okay, makes sense.
But if you want to have a look,
Oh, look at this! She's botting it at the moment.
this is what the float mount looks like. So it's not exactly coming off, massively far off the wall. So it's still nice and discreet. They have a partnership with Wall Smarts for all of their mounting options.
Okay.
So it gives you quite a bit of flexibility, really.
Excellent.
And then we're talking about, icons and texts and so on. If you have a closer look at these two keypads and the difference between them, so you can go for just icons. You can go for just text. You can choose the size of the icons and the text as well when you create the design of your keypads. And you can have the text underneath the icons. You can have it at the top. Okay. You can have it left. You can have it right.
You can have an icon with it. You can not have an icon with it.
Again, this is something you sit down with your customer, really design the keypad with them to
it's
have
like an online application where you go through these.
Absolutely, yes. An artwork portal, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's very busy on stand. Is there anything?
It is, yes. It's always very busy.
I know. Is there anything else that we need to pick up on here?
Yeah, so they have, this is one of their new, sorry.
Whoop, stealing, well done.
Ta-da! They have one of their new prototypes. So this is part of the Blackjack range. So Blackjack is sort of like their premium range. They are made fully of pure brass, so solid layer of brass, options of round and square buttons.
Okay. Yeah.
And they traditionally come as single press buttons, right?
Right.
So they have now extended the Blackjack range with that incredibly slick sort of like look and finish to aluminium finishes and plastic finishes as well.
Ah, okay.
And double buttons.
Right.
So it just really extends the possibilities of Blackjack while keeping that very slick look and finish that the range offers. Because usually it's the look that people prefer, but there is a price point attached to it, of course.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this is a more cost-effective option while still having the sort of luxurious effect that you want from your keypads.
Amazing. All right. So if I am not at ISE, where do I come and see these?
You can come and see them at our offices in Bangor, Northern Ireland. We have lots of samples as well that we will send you guys beforehand. You pick a protocol, we send you the samples so you can test them. The one thing that we want to make sure of is that you are happy with the kit that we sell.
Definition, exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. So test them out, ask all the questions that you need. We do some training as well. Again, there's not a lot of training to be done because they are programmed within your control system, but we can sit down with you, show you all the technical side of things of the keypad, show you the artwork portal, and then you can also buy one of the wonderful demo kits that they
which I can imagine is super useful to actually go down, sit down with the client.
So if you have a look, right, those demo kits come with power supplies.
Yeah.
So you actually, the client actually gets to play with the keypads, see how it reacts, see the feel of the keypads, and
they're quite tactile, aren't they? So you need this. Oh, look at this. Okay, and it gives you some different options.
Yep. So, a bunch of different finishes and different color schemes, just to show the clients what it can possibly look like in their homes.
Fabulous. And you can get these from Indigo?
Absolutely, yes. We stock them, and again, we have samples as well to send you guys, just to make it easy in terms of showing customers, in terms of showing interior designers. We'll come to site and do some visits with you as well. Same with the guys, they're very hands-on. So yeah, we want to make sure that everyone involved is very happy with the product.
And if you want to go and find out a bit more about Black Nova, I nearly said Fastel there.
That's all right.
My brain is definitely on the next one. Yeah. What's the website?
Blacknova.co.
Well done, you.
Thank you.
Fully media briefed, unlike me, who has no idea where he's standing currently. So
Black Nova stand.
Black Nova stand. Yeah. So if you want to find out more, go to their website. If you want to get a demo kit, go to Indigo.
Yes. If you want logins to the Black Nova website, there's a lot of information there. Access to the artwork portal without being logged in, but access to the price list, all the technical information. You need logins, so give us a shout. We'll set up an account for you guys. It literally takes a minute, and then you're all set to go.
Wicked. Done. That's it. Should we go on to the next brand?
Absolutely.
Let's go that way.
Perfect.
Go
Let's
on.
go.